And join us next week as we travel to the past with Pleasantville. Zack, your face.
Movie. Oh, all right. I'll just write in the comments and I'll
Yes.
just I feel about that movie. Ready for like a 4-page dissertation on the brilliance of that movie.
Oh, it was so good. And it's so like we've already recorded that episode, but
Oh,
we're like, it's so freaking relevant today. The things they're
Mhm.
talking about and stuff. It's just so well done.
so well done. And it blows my mind that it's not considered more like of a classic,
Mhm.
like it's just like a throwaway movie. And I'm like, but why? I'm like, it's just so good. Like there's not, it's just so well done. And I'm just so confused that like white people don't really hold it in higher regard.
Yeah.
I was surprised it didn't get more shine after the Barbie movie. We talk about it in the episode because
Uh,
the is that her name?
Greta Gerwig.
Greta.
well, there's
Sorry. I put both
Gerda.
her last and first name
Greg.
together. Greta actually said that like she didn't say it was one of her inspirations. She actually said the Truman Show, and I felt like Pleasantville has so much like the aesthetics of it all, but also the
Mhm.
storyline. You could see the parallels with the Barbie movie a little bit with Pleasantville. So like we talk about it a lot in the episode.
Gives you
And
it's just, as you said, it's so relevant and the things that they talk about are so
Yeah.
yeah,
it's just, and it's also kind of scary that it's still so relevant because it's
yeah,
still in this
it's
20 years later.
Well, at the beginning where there's like sitting in class and they're like, global warming, college kids won't have careers when they get out of school. I'm like, oh my God, Pleasantville was right.
it's happening right now.
That's so really quick though, just because I want to ask, what do you guys I can't even speak English anymore. I'm sorry. When it's wrapping up and it's Joan Allen on the bench, and then she looks over to Bill Macy, and then it comes back, and then it goes back again, and it's Jeff Daniels. I still don't know what that is trying to intimate. I'm not like, what does that mean?
We talk about that because one, I was confused because I was like, oh no, this is a throuple. They're all together now.
That's
Like
what
in my brain, that's what I thought happened. Like I thought she went this way and this way,
right.
but Jackie and our guest corrected me and she was like, no, she just looked twice. And I was like, oh, well, I still believe it's a throuple.
I just it's so that I it's still because even like my family, I remember we still don't know what that means, and we
Mhm.
sometimes like I think it means that they're all dating, or like she's just remembering, or she's seeing them both secretly. Like I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's having an affair. I
I
don't.
think it's
I
just
felt
her.
like I felt like it was like she still was doing like the wifely duty to the husband, but there was no intimacy ever with him. So it was kind of just like
Oh,
she was a caretaker for the husband now, but like Jeff Daniel fulfilled her in all her other ways.
he fulfilled her. All right.
I thought it was just like the different pathways,
Mhm.
you know, that she could continue to go down at this point. She's changed so much. I don't know.
Bear just never sees his sister again for the rest of his life.
Well, time we talked about that too. Time does move differently there because like when he comes back, they had been there for a while and
Mm.
like he didn't really miss too much time.
Mhm.
So we
But
we
it's like a Twilight Zone. Is she going to come back and be like an 80-year-old woman?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do they
I
age
don't
because they broke the barrier? Or
I
like,
don't these were questions we were like
I,
trying to figure out.
I just love
Cause
it so much. And the cast is freaking insane. Talk about
yeah,
superstars. I mean, Marley Shelton, love you. And
Paul Walker,
oh my God, Paul Walker in that movie. Has he
He's so
ever been
pretty.
so pretty?
so gorge, yeah.
Watching Joyride yesterday, and I was like, man, I don't think there's ever been someone so like aesthetically perfect in your face. Like, oh my God.